I have 2 more minutes. Allow me to say this in a very short while. Power is never served on a silver platter. And had arriving been so easy, then every other person would have arrived. Please look at Abraham in the Bible. He waited for a child up to when he was 100. When the child was just 12, God is asking for the same child. And he's like, okay, take it. It's from you. If it was easy, we would have had like 20 fathers of nations. True or false? There's a reason as to why it was exclusively him. There's a reason as to why this hemorrhaging woman got power. Number 2, the fulfillment of promises. We do not serve a God who just exists. We serve a God who confirms his incredibility through the promises that he gives to us. Look at Genesis chapter number 17. God is telling these gentlemen, Abraham, in verse 6 and 7, I will make you great. In fact, I will make you fruitful. And therefore, when you get into a covenant, the power of arrival should remind you that there are promises that God must fulfill. Even when things do not make sense, remember there are promises that God... Number 3, empowerment and purpose. What was the first thing? A new dawn and a new perspective. The second one is fulfillment of. And the third one is empowerment and purpose. Good people, arrival can be linked to a lot of things, but also to a new sense of purpose and power. Please allow me be very categorical in this. When Abram was covenanting with God, he was not a father. But God is telling him in verse 7, she really struggled to get to where Christ was. She crawled for miles and miles because no one would have offered her a ride on the donkey or horse simply because she was a societal outcast. This woman was also in pain, both physical and psychological, and I should also say emotional, because she was associated with promiscuity. Yet, the word of God does not state that her condition had come out of the same. So she was judged wrongly, just like most of us are. And this woman